Hey guys, it's Mystic here, bringing you my late review on the AK-103 Gold Plated, which was meant to be released on Friday. So it's a week late, but you guys get a competition this week. So guys, if you haven't checked out that competition thread, look at the annotation at the top of this video. And if it is after the Black Friday sale on Combat Arms, then ignore anything I'm saying right now, because the competition's over and I've already awarded the winners. Let me just start off by saying that this game was like 3v1 the entire time, because I think the two people that joined his team were either hacking or they raged quit at some point. We kicked about 3 people, I think, for hacking in this game. And the AK-103 Gold Plate actually surprised me too. If you watch my AK-103 review, I was saying that the gun is actually quite bad, and it actually is quite bad. It's not a great gun, but somehow the AK-103 Gold Plated just owns. It's actually quite good, which is actually kind of strange, considering it has the exact same stats according to Combat Arms as an AK-103. I think this has more damage, more portability, a higher rate of fire, more accuracy, and less recoil. It again has a burst function, which I wasn't aware of, so I didn't use it. I don't ever use the different functions on a gun. If I want to fire and burst, I'll just simply put it, tap fire. I don't need to put it on burst. Similar to an AK-47 that I reviewed and the AK-103, this gun does get more accurate when it's scoped in, but as you can see at close range like that, it's still bloody accurate. Yeah, one of these guys hacked straight away, and it's great for headshots. I don't know what Combat Arms has done recently, but when I was filming this game and all my other games that day, I was getting so many headshots, and I don't think I was doing anything differently. I just think Combat Arms has made the headshot hitbox bigger, but you know, who knows. That was a rookie mistake. I wasn't making sure of respawn. Yeah, well, I'll read out the stats for the AK-103 Gold Plated, and it's 48, 55, 68, 90, and 68. So it's exactly the same as an AK-103. So that's damage, portability, rate of fire, accuracy, and recoil. I'm comparing it to a AK-47 Gold Plated, or even an AK-47, which both have the same stats respectively. It just has 2 less recoil. That's the only real difference statistically between the two guns. However, using the oh, by the way, the guy I kicked was from Luminous, which is a hacking clan. You see quite a lot of megaphones about them, and we've been in the game with the Ropicatus and the Clan War. I was saying, yeah, the only difference apparently is that, but this gun is definitely better. I actually used this over an AK-47. And it doesn't look as stupid as the AK does. I think the black kind of makes it look a bit better, but it still looks like a hollow kid's plastic toy from the ACOG. So I still don't like gold guns. I think the only decent looking gold gun is the Spaz 12 Gold, which is unfortunately being retired this week. Might buy it actually, I'm not sure yet. So I do like the look of it. It'll be the first gun I ever buy purely for appearance purposes. But, you know, I might get it. Next soon. Not sure what else to really say about the AK-103 that I didn't say about... So, I'm not sure what to say about the Gold Plated that I haven't said about the AK-103. They're quite similar in the rest of the ways. I mean, it is more accurate, and it definitely has a faster rate of fire. Oh, I got stuck. I don't know what's happened, but Nexon's maps are so glitchy lately. As you can see when you're scoped in, it is quite easy to control the recoil. I was just failing, and Yes, apparently he was speed hacking. I was getting told that by all 3 players in the game. Fucking, I don't really try to hackers in Combat Arms. It's gonna soon become a hackers only game. I guess the difference between this and the AK-103 is, well, the AK-103 in general is a high rank gun or a rare gun. As you see, brilliant accuracy there. The AK-103 is, I think it's like a lieutenant colonel or something gun, if I remember correctly, and the AK-103 gold plated is an NX rare, so you can only get it from Myst-N Crate or during a special sale in the black market. The AK-103 gold is definitely worth using if you open it, and this is probably the only AK gun I would say that about. If you get one, it's worth using. Because whoa, I want to take the back. I swear someone was just behind me, and it wasn't a teammate. It's definitely worth using. It's definitely a good gun, and it's actually quite good for rushing and camping. I mean, you can snipe pretty well with it if you tap fire, and you can rush as well, which is definitely, I think, one of the crucial things for any assault rifle is the ability to have close range, medium, and long range combat. Which is why I have, like in my arsenal, I'll release a gameplay tips video, or an arsenal tips video, I should say, a bit later on, recommending what guns to have in an arsenal, because the best thing to have in a game is guns that are good for all situations. Like, I have 20 something guns permanent on Mystic, and every single one of them is I bought for a particular reason. I didn't buy any for appearances, other than, no, I didn't. Even the Arctic Wolf I bought for a purpose. It has a silencer on it. So every gun I buy has a purpose, and I'll go through and explain that one day. Any guns I review that I actually have permanent, I will go in depth a bit more about, because I'm a lot more experienced with them. And we put a rule at the start of this game: no RPGs, no laws, and this guy brings in an RPG. So I'm going to kick him in a minute. Yeah, I'm sorry about the boring gameplay footage, but just no one joined the game, and there's so many hackers around now. It's like 80% of the Combat Arms community hack, I swear, because you know, you've got the free VIPs that have been released, you got the VIP hacks that do the free trials. You have VIP hacks that people actually waste money on. It's so stupid. And now we've got people that crash the game. I mean, not just the game, like entire servers, by spamming these stupid coding in the megaphones. And one of my friends actually sent in a ticket about that and got a reply saying that they were going to investigate it and act accordingly. So hopefully it'll be fixed by the Black Friday sale. I got kill stolen like 3 times in a row, I think, in this game. That wasn't one of the times. I must be thinking of another game actually. But yeah, it actually is a really good gun. Surprisingly, I do like it. I wouldn't fuss over keeping it renewed. I mean, it's not anything to write home about, but it's still a good gun. As you can see, tap firing, the spread kind of goes diagonal, but it's controllable. So the phone just rang. I'm hoping it's not the Foxtail guy coming. And he tried knifing Nick. He actually just hit me. Again, I also, you notice I've attached a extended clip and a ACOG scope under this. Definitely an ACOG scope. Do not attach an iTech, which is contrary to what I usually say. I much prefer iTechs. I haven't tried this gun with an iTech because I can't buy one on Vengeance because of my rank. So I cannot wait to get back on Mystic. 3 more days, and I think my first review is going to be my P90 TRSE. I cannot wait to get my hands back on that gun. I miss it so much. I actually got caught a hacker the other day because I killed someone through that tub with my Valkyrie, and they're like, oh my god, he's hacking. And I'm like, it's a freaking tub, it's not a solid surface. That's a good example of tap firing just there. spray and pray, and I missed nearly every shot. So yeah, definitely don't spray this weapon. This gun is pretty much good for most maps. I mean, it's highly accurate, so you can tap across. This is another good example of tap firing. You can tap fire across maps like Snow Valley and pick people off that are camping and sniping with an actual sniper, with pretty good accuracy. But you just have to train yourself in using the gun. That's the thing people have to remember, is you're only as good as your gun permits you. So don't try and use a gun for something that it's not going to allow you to do. If your gun can, like, it's got pretty good range, as you can see. Like, I can pick someone off over there. That was spraying, but I think he was lit. I mean, if your gun doesn't have range, don't try and snipe with it, because it's not going to work. But if your gun has the range and the accuracy to snipe, then you just have to teach yourself how to do it. I think that's what comes into play with the AK-103. Again, I'm amazed at my friend's accuracy of the AK-47. I can't use it for shit. It's one of my most hated guns in the game, and it's probably the most well-known gun in the world. When someone says gun, assault rifle, what's the first thing you think of? AK-47. Anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed the review. Stay tuned for In a Nutshell. In a nutshell, guys, the AK-103 is actually a really good gun for the AK series. It's got very high accuracy, rate of fire, and damage. Does not live up to its combat arm stats at all. It goes on and above its combat arm stats in all areas. 48 damage, 55 portability, 68 rate of fire, 90 accurate. Oh, sorry, no, I'm reading out the AK-47. Oh no, sorry, it's exactly the same. And 70 recoil. Sorry, 68 recoil. It's got 48 damage, 55 portability, 68 rate of fire, 90 accuracy, and 68 recoil. Burst and auto functions as well. Definitely attach an extended clip and an Nartec scope for this gun. It is good for pretty much every map. Close range, it is great. Just spray the hell out of it. And long range, tap it, and you can snipe people across maps. It is so damn accurate. I mean, 90% accuracy on an assault rifle. I think that even beats an AN-94. It's actually surprisingly good for the AK series, but considering it's an NX rare gun, it would want to be. Quick update, by the way, before this In a Nutshell ends. Next week, I'll be bringing you reviews on all the Autumn items, such as the Autumn Lord, the Autumn G360 Valkyrie, and the stupid damn turkey leg, which I absolutely hate. I don't know why I want to get it for 90 days, but I do. It is the worst melee weapon. It's almost as bad as a Tomahawk. It's as slow as a Tomahawk, just doesn't have the damage. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this review, and if you haven't checked out the competition yet, go to the annotation up the top, click on that, it'll take you straight to it. And if this is after the competition date, then ignore everything I'm saying, because the competition's closed. Competition closes on the start of the Black Friday sale, 2010, so if it's before that time, for the next 2 days, go and check out the video. Anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed the review.